Hello and welcome to the live stream for the class for AI content creation. Trying to unleash it and master it so that you can save your time, save money, and grow your business. I am your presenter, Charente, and let me go ahead and share the screen so that we can get started. Please know that I would highly recommend that you get a pen and paper, which you'll see that on the presentation as well. I just wanted to let you know from me to you before I even do that, that you should get a pen and paper ready. Okay, and let's go. All righty. Now I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen really fast and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, share in a second and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. There we go. And let me share the screen like so. Perfect. Okay. I have shared the screen. Now we're going to go ahead and get started. Okay, there we go. So, hi guys, my name is Coach Charente with JCLV21, and today I'll be teaching you how you can use AI to power your content creation, your repurposing, and all the in-betweens. If you have any questions, please make sure to drop it in the chat or the comment section for those watching this on the replay. Let's go ahead and get started. Some key points to know so you can follow along A-OK is we're going to go over my background and then we're going to go over step 1, which is knowledge, step 2, application, and step 3, we're going to close this out. I should hopefully have you guys out of here within the next hour or so. It might take a little bit longer though, depending on the questions that are asked. The specific AI tools that we are going to cover are the ones in Canva, ChatGPT, DLVR.it, repurpose.io, and VidQ. Okay, I'll explain more what those are, but first things first, I want to let you know what the key points are. A little bit about me, I'm a coach, consultant, mentor, and trainer with many, like over 10 years of experience helping individuals just like you achieve success in various areas of life. My core competencies are many, but today we're going to be focusing on my core competency of business development, because this is all about you and growing your business. My professional background is extensive with working with multiple Fortune 500 companies that have managed $12.9 billion and more, saving them millions of dollars in different of my positions that I've held, as well as working one-on-one with people, over 10,000 people in my lifetime. How can you be successful today? Like I said, make sure you're taking notes. So pen and paper, not your cell phone, but pen and paper too, because there's something about that pen and that paper connecting that really locks that information in. Make sure that you have water or your beverage handy just in case you get thirsty, and make sure to use the bathroom when you need to. Have a snack nearby, and when your judge comes up, refocus as fast as possible. Remind yourself that you are safe. What I mean by this is I'm going to be teaching you some technology that might blow your mind if you are not already aware of it. And what that means is that something inside you saying, why did I know about this sooner? Hey, you're knowing about it now because you're watching this live or on the replay right now. So the perfect place, perfect time, everything in divine, okay? So when any of those thoughts kind of come up, remember that you know it now. So why not just know it now, and why beat yourself up when you don't have to? If you have a question, like I said, make sure you put it in the chat or make sure you put it in the comments. Let's go ahead and get started. Step 1, we got to get the knowledge. What the heck is A to the I. AI is artificial intelligence, also known as AI, referring to the simulation of human intelligence in machines that are programmed to think and act like humans. Okay. What is content creation? Content creation is the process of generating topic ideas that appeal to your buyer persona, creating written or visual content around those ideas, and making that information accessible to your audience as a blog, video, infographic, or other content formats. Okay, you know what AI is? Now you know what content creation is. Let me explain to you why content creation is important, because you might not know, but I'm gonna give you some things. Content creation plays a very vital role in inbound marketing and attracting and engaging customers and driving business growth. It is all about the marketing standpoint of know, like, and trust. You build content so people can get to know you, that they can like you, and they can trust you so that you can be that solution that they've been looking for in the marketplace. These are just some stats that I pulled from HubSpot in regards to content creation specifically. Okay, so you want to make sure that you know what kind of content you want to do, because it is important to your business's growth. Just to give you a overview really fast, what kind of content are we thinking about? Awareness, consideration, decision, know, like, trust. Awareness, that is where you do a white paper, or you do a blog post, a checklist, a tip sheet, info, an ebook, a game, a quiz. Awareness. This is also generally where you would have the person sign up with their name and their email address so that you can put them into your funnel to start sending email marketing to them. Awareness. Consideration, podcast. Okay, this is where they get to like you, webinar, worksheet, comparison matrix, and templates. Okay, like right now, what I'm doing right now is technically a webinar. So this is in the consideration or the like column. And last thing, Nas, is all about that decision, aka the trusting section of it. This one is all about demoing, free trial, product guide, consultation, and coupon. Where's the trust factor? This is generally where someone is going to buy from you. So next things next. One more time for the people in the back. Another infographic to show you what types of content that you can release. Okay, take a look at it, screenshot it if you need to, and let's go. Step 2, application. Now, how can you actually leverage this to help you create content? One, the reason why we want to use AI, one, it is fast. 2, it can be very personalized. 3, it can actually mimic human writing. 4, it adds SEO. SEO is search engine optimization, which means that your stuff is going to pop up on searches closer to the top because you're using the keywords that your buyers are actually typing in the search bar. Another thing I will say is that UGC is becoming a really, really big thing. And UGC is user-generated content. If you are doing user-generated content and you are a working mom or working dad, you might not have the time to do all the things and sit down and figure out how to do copy and make it conversational, but yet friendly, but also authoritative. You don't have the time for that. And that's where AI comes in to assist you. They also have chatbots that use AI, and you also can use it for automational purposes. So we're not at closing yet. We are at where I'm going to give you the demo. So let me go ahead and pause my screen sharing. I need to change the window. Okay, and let's see here. Next thing next is this, is we're going to go ahead and take a look at Canva. That's going to be our first place. So let's go, hit the resume. Alrighty. So now you should be seeing the Canva screen. I just triple checked. The first thing that I want to point out within Canva, they have some amazing things, such as you click in here. You can say, I want to start from media. I want to start from this photo. And there is a feature within here called Magic Design. It's going to create some designs for you based off that one photo of all these different things. If you want to change the style with your branding colors, you can change them here. If you're looking for a certain vibe, you can change it here. I'm going to say I want vibrant. Now I want to see some results. So the AI is thinking for me, and look at these designs that it just came up for me just by looking at the photo. Okay, that's the first one that I want to highlight. The second one I want to highlight is Canva Docs. In Canva Docs, this is where you can use the writing tool, which is Magic Write, to write what you're looking to write. So I'm going to say create a book title, table of contents, and book description for how to create a business in Nevada. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to let the AI. So as you see here, it came up with information for me. Nevada Business Creation, a step-by-step guide. It gives me the chapters as well as gave me the description just like that within the platform. Another thing that they do have in here, if you go ahead and click on apps, if you click on text to image, this is where you can use AI to create your book cover. So now we know that we're creating a business book, and I'm going to go here and say, I'm going to say business, woman, that's my target audience, smiling with a sun behind their body near water. Because why not be super specific? You also have a lot of different designs that you can choose from. You can go in here and see what you're looking for. I'm going to do photo, and you can choose the aspect ratio, which is squares, more like Instagram, landscapes, more like, if I'm not mistaken, the 9:16. So that's more like YouTube, and portrait is more like TikTok or story. Okay, that's just a high level. And I'm going to click create. Do we see this? Do we see this? Okay, now I'm going to click this. This is the AI. No, it does not look 100% the best, but it does what it can. It gets better every single time. But this is the one that's currently available in here. Let's take a look at this one. The faces are interesting again. And let's take a look at this one. This one out of all of them is the best. So I'm going to keep that one. So this is how you use the Canva for this. The second thing I also want to show you is this one. I'm actually going to show you the one that I already have created. I'll pause temporarily. Now I'm going to go ahead and resume because now I am sharing the sound. Okay, so one thing I want to show you is this app right here. It's D-ID AI Presenter. This is a really cool little AI that actually takes your photo and allows you to type in the script of what you want the AI to say. These videos have actually been circling TikTok and YouTube heavily of them telling parables, is what I've been noticing. So you see here how you can upload your own image, or you can utilize what they already have in here. This is what you can write for the script. You can choose the voice that you want them to have, and you can review the speech, and then you can choose the tone, but it also depends on the voice. Like Brandon, he doesn't have any additional tones. It's just Brandon. So you get to choose. And this, when you first use it in Canva, it gives you, I think, 18 credits. I've used all my credits, so I'm just going to show you what it came up with.
Love is in the air, and your dream wedding awaits in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. Introducing Igniting the Wings of Love Wedding Services, your one-stop destination for turning your special day into an unforgettable experience. Let us take you through our extensive service list that will make your wedding day truly magical.
So this is an example of one of the AI avatars doing stuff. This is another one. This is where I uploaded a picture of my client, and I have permission to share this from my client. And they were able to have it talk.
Love is in the air, and your dream wedding awaits in the heart of Las Vegas, Nevada. Introducing Igniting the Wings of Love Wedding Services, your one-stop destination for turning your special day into an unforgettable experience. Let us take you through our extensive service list that will make your wedding day truly magical.
So you can utilize these, and these are the ones currently available in Canva, but these are just some of the different AI tools that you can leverage. So I'm going to go ahead and close that out. I'm also going to close out the book. Now I'm going to go ahead and take you to ChatGPT. And I'm going to copy that. Click on new chat. Hit exit. Okay. So when you open up ChatGPT, it's going to look like this. I have extra features, and I have extra features because of this extension right here. This extension, I'm going to show you where it's found at and where you can find it easily, because I put it in my link tree on jclv21.com. And if you click check out these tools, this is where that web for ChatGPT toggle can come up for you, where you can add it to your Google Chrome for free. So when you're using ChatGPT, you will have to learn how to be a prompt engineer, which means you have to know what you are saying to this so it can produce what you're asking for. So let's say I want you to create a table and for marketing a business book on Amazon, and include what type of content, copy, hashtags, and keywords, and click enter. Now in a table format, it is creating me what I'm looking to have. It gave me the description of it. It gave me the key benefits of it. It gave me the target audience. It gave me the copy to use with the hashtags already in here. They also separate the hashtags, and they also put all the keywords right here. Okay. So the cool thing about these one clicks is that all the things that you need to help you with the prompting are here. So I was playing with this one earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. So I want this to be exported in English language. For the tone, I'm going to say I want it to be authoritative tone. And then I want it to be conversational. Now I'm going to run the prompt. And if you look up here, it automatically had this there. I didn't have to add anything. So they are adding the chapter titles right here. This is the introduction. I say continue generating. So I wrote the entire first section. If I wanted to continue writing that book, all I would have to do is copy this and say write chat in here. Let's see here. Watch this. So I composed this already. So I'm going to take this out right here. And I'm going to do save. Now it's writing chapter 1 for me. And you just watch it go. But this is what I mean by AI powering and saving you time. Because you're not having to write all this. You will have to read it though to make sure that it reads how you want it to read. Because if it doesn't, then you're going to have to do your tinkering. Still typing. It's starting out on chapter 2 already. Look at that. Okay. So this is another tool that you have access to. If I wanted to have web access, I can just say add web access to this. Letting it generate, letting it go. Oh, it don't stop. Okay. I see you. I see you. Okay. And we can continue generating. So this is ChatGPT. The next one that I want to show you is something that I use for my YouTube videos, and that's vidIQ. vidIQ helps me be able to see all of my views and subscribers very easily, also when the uptick was. It also helps me with redoing my video titles. So I click this and I say, okay, I'm going to change it to this. Okay, I'm looking in here. I'm seeing that I should probably add a couple more keywords here. And we can also see how they're doing in search volume. And I'm also saying, based off these keywords, I want you to create an AI description so I can put it right here, because this area, the title, as well as the tags, make your video more searchable, as well as the end screens and all the in-betweens. So I don't like any of this and this. I'm challenging you to skip it. Okay, and the last things last. I like what I see. I'm going to click insert, and it's going to go ahead and insert it above for me. And I can literally, on this day of the 7th, no. I'm just going to put I'm discussing. And we're going to remove that, leave that as is, scroll, 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 scroll. I'm not going to have it create a thumbnail for me. I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm going to keep scrolling. And this is where you can also add the different tags to your stuff. I click boost this video. And it's saying, hey, because it's stuff, I'm going to say this. I'm going to refresh it. Do you see how it has different ones? I'm going to think about what my channel really is all about. And I'm going to start adding some tags to it. I'm also going to change this and go to overall to look at the numbers. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save it. And that's how this helps, because I've used this and it has brought back more people to watching the video. Now I've changed it to this. Right now is at 0. I'll check back here tomorrow, and this was posted June 1st, and I most likely have a couple of views on this video. Another thing that I will note and add, I'm going to go ahead and pause one more time, is that I'm going to show you something that I really haven't shown anyone else, and that is how in the world do you do repurpose.io and dlvr.it. So let me go ahead and do my new sharing of the screen, removing the sound, clicking start, resume. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is repurpose.io. Repurpose.io is to help you repurpose your content, hence the name. Specifically the content pertaining to your podcast, your YouTube, your Google Drive, your Facebook, your Instagram, your Zoom, your Snapchat, your LinkedIn, and it moves the content for you. So these are my workflows that I currently have set up, and you can see how many that I'm running through. And this is just videos. This is not my posts. These are just videos. Like this connection right here, I post a lot. Okay, so let me give you an example. So I'm going to show you my workflow. I'm going to turn off, and then I can show you my workflow for my podcast. It's going to refresh the screen. I'm going to click edit. To set up a new workflow, you'll click new workflow. You'll go here, and for me, it's an audio podcast feed, and it already has the connection for my affirmation station. I'm going to tell it that I wanted to convert from audio to video, and I want the full episode, not the snippets, but the full episode. I'm going to click next, and I'm going to say, where do I want this to go? I want this to go on my YouTube channel. Specifically, I want it to go to my playlist Affirmation Station Show. And the reason I wanted to go to my Affirmation Station Show playlist is because my Affirmation Station Show playlist is set as a podcast officially on YouTube. So I want to make sure that my stuff is going there so people can listen to the episode, not just on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, but they can also listen to it on YouTube. And because I already have a playlist, I don't need to put a new name right here and create a new playlist. Now I click done. Now that I'm done, I want to go ahead and go to the settings wheel. The reason I go to the settings wheel is because this is where I get to choose the template that I want it to use, because it does create the video for me. This is the format that I like. I want the waterwork to be the water art to be included. I want the wave form to be there, and this is the wave that it's talking about. And then there will be, if I wanted a progress bar, I can add a progress bar as well. Now, what I can do, I can look at some more templates. I still like what I like, so I'm not going to change it. And then I can choose, remove the hashtags from the source. I don't have hashtags in there. If I want a certain description to be there, I can put it there saying before or after description, which is a description that is automatically being pulled from podcasters, aka what is in the episode description for the podcast. If I want certain tags, I can just type them in here and use a comma to separate them, and it'll automatically add to these videos for YouTube. Say that it's English, it's public, it's going under people and blogs, it's not made for kids, the playlist. And if I wanted to auto trim it, I could, and then I can do a full sync to say, hey, make sure you catch all the new nuances that I added to my stuff. And then I can run it back on auto. Be mindful of when you're doing the auto. You don't want to pull too far back, especially if you have a lot of content, because you can get API blocked, which simply means is that you're uploading too much stuff too fast, and Facebook and a lot of these other places are not going to like it. and they're going to block the connection temporarily, which means you're not going to be able to utilize these kind of products for like a day or so. So be mindful not to accidentally get blocked. So make sure that you're doing the soonest date that you want to do. So for me, that will be today's date. I'm going to click confirm. If I want to view my content, I click view workflow, and I can see all my stuff has been published. And if it wasn't, I can go here to see what failed. If it wants to let me. This is a new feature, so I'm trying to figure out, is this working the way it's supposed to be working? Because I've never had a black screen on this before. We live, we learn, we grow, we adapt. We're going to change it right back to, Okay. Maybe I don't have any. This is like allowing you to filter. This is like one of the newest updates, is allowing you to actually filter your content. That's why I was like, maybe that's a new bug. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. If you want to refresh to make sure that your stuff is processing, you can click here. You can fetch your content, which simply means you're making sure the content is pulling from the audio feed one more time to make sure it captured everything. Once it's done, it's going to go ahead and publish it. So what does that actually look like? So this is what that looks like when you open it. It looks like the video that I just showed you for the template. And the page is loading and loading. Almost, okay. I don't want to do it. Let's refresh. I just wanted it to be paused. I think it doesn't want to show because I'm doing this on Zoom and I'm also live streaming on Facebook, and that's a lot of resources for my computer right now. Yep, it's a lot. It's too many resources. So I just want to show you that it does make the video and it does make it really pretty. The next thing that I do want to show you also when it comes to workflows really fast is, yes, I have it automatically going to YouTube for the entire thing, but I have it also where it's going from the feed to Instagram using one of my templates that I created, which looks like this. I create this in Canva inside of Repurpose, and automatically drops the podcast art, drops the headline, and it has that wave bar moving, and it posts onto my Instagram page. I also have it where I do want it to say this information before it says any of the podcasting information. So I include all that. I also said automatically go ahead and create a snippet at 210 seconds. That's 3 minutes and 30 seconds of my show, and automatically publish it to my page and share it to my feed. Now I'm going to click save. Another thing that I will show you is there are some videos that I have it where it creates it from an audio file that I upload into my Google Drive, and then I publish it onto my page here. Another one that I use all the time is TikTok to Instagram, TikTok to LinkedIn, TikTok to Snapchat, TikTok to YouTube Shorts. These are automatically going every single time that I post something on TikTok. And it also is automatically going into my Google Drive, so I could always pull my content for later. And mind you, the watermark does not exist on any of these videos. It's just the video, which is why I love this platform so very much. The next that I want to show you is dlvr.it. dlvr.it is where I publish my photos. What I mean by that is my affirmations of the day. So let me show you what the feeds look like. These are my different feeds that I have going. This is the main one that I'm always using. And it publishes my affirmations everywhere. To LinkedIn, Twitter, to my second Instagram account, and to my Facebook group. Cool thing about this is that I'm going to show you how I do this. I create the workflow, and then I say, I want you to check back every hour, and I want you to maximum post per update of you checking that hour 2, maximum a day 16, and that's to make sure that I'm not over flooding any of my places. I'm not trying to get blocked. That's already happened before on accident. Because like I said, be careful with the date. It can auto detect hashtags. So I have it auto detect them. So I don't have to move my hashtags anywhere or add or edit or do any of the in-betweens. I let it know to look at the start of the post when it comes to the hashtags. And the reason is because you can only detect up to so many. And the maximum is 5. So I wanted to grab the first 5 hashtags from my caption area. Item text. So when it's moving different things, I can say, I want you to start it with this. I want you to end it with this, but I don't do that. I just leave it as is. I used to do it where I had it do text replacements where it said in profile and switching it to this when it goes to the next place from Instagram, because Instagram really doesn't like links. I would do that. And another thing is filters. These filters are beautiful. This is what I also use for repurpose.io to make sure that the content is going where I need the content to go. So for example, on repurpose, I use hashtag YT, hashtag IG, hashtag video, hashtag LinkedIn. Those are the ones that I use for it to go to specifically to those places. And the hashtag video is so DLVR doesn't accidentally try to republish just the words of that video because it makes no sense. So I scroll down here, I say, I only want you to include these particular lines of information. And if it has any of these hashtags, don't you dare include it. No, 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 no. So I tell it what to work with and what not to work with and to match the whole words. Okay, that's how I do this one. So what does this actually look like? So I'm gonna scroll down. This is the last published one. And I'm going to take a look at here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go to Instagram. So I can show you what this looks like. Oh, snap, crackle, pop. It don't stop. Just a quick sidebar. Make sure that you have two-step authentication on your stuff, especially when you are doing social media content. A lot of people get hacked, and it's generally because they don't have a two-step on their account. Yes, I get that it's harder and it's frustrating, but in the long run, it'll save you. So what I'm going to show you is this profile. So you see how it's posted here, right? This is also posted. This is one of my videos. This is another one of those posts. So I'm going to, actually, I'm just going to go to my other page. You can see who I've been searching. JCLV21. If you go to JCLV21, you can see that the posts automatically are moving over for me. I don't have to add any additionals or in-betweens. I'm going to go ahead and click on it so you can look at it right here. That is not the one I meant to click on. I meant to click on this one. My bad. And it literally posts the exact same thing, which was the exact same that's on my Charente car. Okay. Another thing that I do want to make a note about is, was it dlvr.it or was it repurposed? Give me 1 second. I wanted to give you guys another little juicy tidbit that you guys can run with. And I'm totally spacing right now. If I remember, I'll make sure to let you know. Because it's gold. It's gold. I tell you, it's gold. But these are the the multiples that I wanted to show you. Another thing that I want to show you really fast is I'm going to start getting to the closing. Okay. But first things first, we're gonna go ahead and go back here. You're gonna see my screen right quick. Okay. Specifically this screen, we're gonna go back to the bigger part. And this is closing. So something that I wanted to show you is how do you get to all the tools that I just mentioned to you right now? You can go to jclv21.com, click on check out these tools. You're going to be directed to my link tree. And my link tree looks like this. We're not going to go to my sand store. I have many browsers open, y'all. Okay. Scroll down, click out, check out these tools. And I made it super simple for you to find everything that you need. This right here, gpte.ai, is one of the most powerful websites ever. The reason I say it's powerful is because all the AIs that exist currently, they decided to put it in here and make it super easy for you to search. And you can also figure out pricing for different things, making sure that you're being mindful who you're giving your money to. And some of these websites do not make it easy for you to get your money back. So be super mindful when you are signing up and trying out these things that they're not taking your money to if you accidentally press certain things. Okay, mindful. This is the Google Chrome extension I was talking to you about. If you need help implementing any of these AIs, please go ahead and give me a phone call. This is that link to do so. This is a link to get to future classes that I'll be hosting. And I do make sure that you are aware that these are my affiliate links. If you do want to sign up, dlvr.it is not an affiliate link absolutely at all, because they don't really do affiliates, and that's okay. There's also relevant.page. This is just a mention for it. One reason I love relevant.page is it cites its sources, and you can create 1,000 websites that will rank higher than normal, okay, for your SEO in less than 5 minutes with the beast that is a part of relevant.page. Okay. And this is the link. This is the information. And the last things last I actually want to show you is something that I thought was really, really neat and really, really cool that is helping me with my content creation. And that is this. Is right now I'm going to go to, give me 1 second. I'm going to pause my screen share really fast. I need to go ahead and fix something really fast, and then I can show it to you. Okay, so let me resume right now. Okay, so I have to do a new share. The new share would be, have I been talking to y'all and y'all haven't been able to see nothing? Oh my God, I am so sorry. See, baby Ray, JCLV21, click this. It's going to take you here. This is the chat pte.ai. This is where you can search all of the stuff for what you actually need. This is how to implement. This is for future classes. And these are the affiliate links, except for this one. This is not an affiliate. My sincere apologies. I just realized I wasn't even sharing. Talking about a little bit about none on accident. Ooh, my bad. Okay. The next thing, that last thing actually I'm going to show you, and then we're done with today's class and webinar, is this, is how I create a whole bunch of posts very quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and click apps. I have my template of what I want to use. And then I'm going to go down here and say bulk create. And I'm going to upload a CSV. So I'm going to X out of this first. And then I'm going to go here. I have all of my stuff that I want to post for the next 31 days. I'm going to go to file. I'm going to go to save as CSV. It's this one right here. Go ahead and save that. Hit exit. Now I'm going to go and upload this. This is going to be in my other section. Scroll. Here we are. Open. So it's now asking, hey, I need you to identify where you want me to import this information. I'm going to click the three dots. I'm going to connect the data. I'm going to click the testing 1, 2, 3. I see that it did populate there. I'm going to click continue. And it's now asking me, what do I want to do? What I'm going to say that I want it to do is I want it to do 5 of these particular designs. Generate the pages. And it automatically added them to here. So I'm actually going to open this. And it did it just for that particular one. So let's say that you're doing this for a whole bunch. I'm going to recommend that you reduce it down to the one design that you're working with at a time, and then bring it all together at the end. That's what I found that works for me, because as you see, it's in these different spots. So let's say that I wanted it to say, create all of these. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and delete this one. I'm going to delete this one and this one and this one. And now I'm going to click generate. If I was to say just using one of those templates, this is what it will look like. All of them are already done, and all I have to do is click file, and then go ahead and click download. And I download as a JPEG, and then I download all of them. And that's literally how I do that. So when it comes to using AI to empower what you do as a content creator, there are many things that you can utilize to get that done. I hope you found this information valuable, and you can now go run with it. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, or feedback, please make sure that you put it below right now before we close out, because if I don't see anything, we're going to go ahead and get going so you can go back to your everyday life. So let me check here. And currently I do not see anything. So we can skedaddle. We did what we did. We came, we saw, we conquered. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Make sure to check out my website, jclv21.com. I look forward to speaking with you, and I'm excited for what you are going to share with the world. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.